I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video we will learn how to draw given angles. So let me divide our page into 6 parts. So we'll take up 6 examples, right? So these are the 6 parts for us. Okay. So let's write down the angles. Okay. It could be, let's start with 30 degrees, and let me increase this to, let's say, 70 degrees, and here 90 degrees. We could have 150 degrees. We could have 220 degrees. And let me write down 300 degrees. So let us see how to draw such angles. Now you can actually pause the video and sketch some angles. And let these be your angles. Okay. So whenever you draw an angle, we should always begin by a horizontal line. That's the first thing, right? So let's begin with the horizontal line. So that becomes the horizontal line for us. And then mark a point somewhere in the middle of the line. Okay. Now when I say 30 degrees, here's a protractor. You can place the protractor so that this mark here is the center on the mark. Now 30 degrees. You can read 30 degrees from both the sides, from the right side as well as from the left side. Normally, you should do it from the right side. So this 30 degrees is kind of here. Do you see that? And that is a 0, which is along our horizontal line. And this is 30 degrees we want to mark, right? Once you mark, then join this. So join these 2 points. So I'll not actually extend to that area, but you know that's a straight line. So that becomes the angle we're talking about. Now, which angle is 30 degrees? So from our sketch, we know 30 is an acute angle less than 90. So it has to be this one only, right? So it is 30 degrees. Now, let's do 70 degrees. This time, since I'm sure we'll make it on that side, I'll make a line which is kind of like this. And here, let me have this as the vertex for the angle, and we'll call this as the initial arm, as it should be called, right? Now 70 degrees. Place the center of your protractor and mark the point where it is 70 degrees. So you see, starting from this 0, going up 70 degrees is kind of here, right? So we'll join that point. So this is the terminal arm, and we could draw anywhere. So let's draw an arrow going there. And this angle, counterclockwise for the time being, is 70 degrees. Okay, so that is how you're going to draw. So let's draw another one, this time 90 degrees. So first, draw a horizontal line. So let this be the horizontal line. And then we need to get the vertex. Here is the vertex. Okay, 90 degrees. Place the center of your protractor, align it with the horizontal line, mark the point which says 90, there it is, that is 90. Join with the vertex, that becomes your terminal arm, correct? So this is your terminal arm, right? And let's join it. So that is how it is. You can draw an arrow here, okay? Now that angle is 90 degrees, and at times we'll show 90 degrees by this perpendicular lines. So that is easy. All these angles you could read straight and draw it. Now let's get back to slightly difficult angles to draw. 150 degrees is an obtuse angle. So we expect it to be more than 90. So what I will do here is I'll kind of draw a line, of course, but take center somewhere here. I'm expecting it to be more than 90, right? So 150. How do you draw 150? You should draw normally counterclockwise. From 0, we go up inside numbers I'm reading. And there we have 150. Do you see that? There it is. You will also see 150 on that side. This is, we are saying, clockwise angle. Do you see that? At present, we are going from here to there. That is the 150 we are looking for. Okay. So I'll join this point, and we can say the terminal arm will be along this direction. And the angle of 150 degrees is from here to there, right? So that is how we get 150 degrees. Now 220 degrees is a reflex angle, right? So this is obtuse. Now this is a reflex angle. How do you draw a reflex angle? That is very difficult. Now, if you see, the protractor has angles only till 180 degrees. To draw 220 degrees is kind of tricky. Let's think about it. So let us say that we have a line here to begin with, a horizontal line. We mark the center point and we want to draw 220. We know that this straight line makes 180. 220 is more than 180. Let's find how much more. So we'll do take away 180. What do we get? We get 40 degrees. So it is 40 more. That is to say, if I could place my protractor in the reverse direction, kind of here, do you see this? And then draw 40 degrees. This is 40 degrees. Do you see this 40 degrees? So we draw in this direction, 40 degrees, and join it. So if I join this, so that means 40 more than 180. That means 40 more. Do you see that? Now it becomes 220 degrees. So from here to here becomes 220 degrees. So what we did was we drew 180 plus 40 to get 220 degrees. Do you see that? That is how you have to sketch the reflex angle. Now how about 360 degrees? Well, one way you could do is take away 180 degrees again, and then you get 0, 10 you get 2, and then from 2 you get 1. So it is 120 degrees more than 180, correct? So what we will do is we'll follow the same strategy. Mark a point and do 120 more. Place the center. So from here 120 is kind of here. Do you see that? That is 120. So we'll join this point and we'll say we got 120 in this direction and the angle 300 degrees is like this. Do you see that? So that becomes your 300 degrees angle. So it is 180 plus 220. Some of you could have done this also. We could do full circle is 360 degrees, take away 300 degrees, you get 60 degrees. So if you go 60 degrees from here, this angle will be 60 degrees. You'll get to the same terminal arm. Do you get the idea? So that is the alternate method. It is important to note that the protractor normally will have degrees only up to 180. You see a big one here? So it has degrees up to 180 degrees only, right? 180 degrees. To get angles more than 180 degrees, we may have to reverse it and then add angles to 180 to get rest, right? So make it a full circle instead of half D. I'm Anil Kumar, and I hope that helps to understand how to sketch angles, especially when we are talking about reflex angles. Thank you and all the best.